So welcome back to Outdoors with the Morgans. I'm out here in the clearing and I just stacked up my brush pile again. This morning I finally got that fire going and then the guts kind of burnt out of it, which I expected. So I just came back in here, stacked everything up, brought everything back into the center. It's starting to smoke right now. I would say by tomorrow morning we should have some pretty good progress on that. But it's getting towards evening right now. When I get back to the house, I'm gonna run out for a bit. I need to buy some oils and some filters. I've been ordering stuff online and gonna get some of that stuff taken care of. I have a bunch of oil to change on pretty much everything. And I think what I'm gonna start doing is just change the oil in all the equipment once a year, whether it needs it or not. I think that's a good idea. So that's the plan. All right, just got a load of water this morning. As many of you know, I have a 4,000 gallon cistern tank right here. That takes care of HQ. It'll last a long time, but I'd like to get another tank. And the only reason is this. I never take more than 3,000 gallons. I don't like it getting down real low. And it's basically the same price for 6,000 gallons as it is for 3,000 gallons. So I would like to get another tank, if nothing else, just for watering, things like that. Maybe not even connected to this one, but we'll see. Maybe this summer we'll do that. All right, next up, we're gonna change some oil. This will be the first of many. This is a Polaris Sportsman 850, the Ultimate Trail. Pretty nice day outside, so I'm gonna do it out here. I got a nice big garage right there, but I'm an oil spiller. I am. No matter what I do, I can change the oil, not get a drop on anything, and then I'll like kick the bucket over or something. So we're gonna change the oil out here. I gotta do this. Actually, I gotta do everything, but we're gonna start off with this. First, we're gonna warm her up for a bit. I got this official Polaris oil change kit. Got your filter, 2 quarts of oil, and there's a O-ring down there for the drain plug. I have one of these too. This is really handy for this machine right here. You'll see why in a minute. Now this thing, it'll rip. It does. This is the 850 like I said, but they make these in a 1000. I don't even know what you would do with it around here. I don't. This thing is plenty fast. Plus it sounds fantastic. I just said what a nice day it is. It's starting to sprinkle. But you'll need one of these T40s right here. On an extension is best. I was going to get a couple blocks to run this up on. I may still have to do that. We'll see how much room's under there. I don't know if you can see this. There's a little skid plate right here. Behind that is your oil filter. Yeah, the oil filter is up in there. Drain plug is over there. We're going to move over to the other side. This is the drain plug. Doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that, but we're going to put the new one on since we got it. Let that drain out for a minute. Oil on the new filter. Better hurry up, it's starting to rain harder. All right, this was pretty much perfect timing because the rain's just about done and I'm about done. But all the drips coming off the machine were perfectly placed right on my face. But next time I do this one, I'm definitely going to put it up on a couple blocks or something. Just a little bit tight like this, you know? It's a little bit tight. Gonna put this skid plate back on, put some oil in it, and we're gonna grease it. right, one done, about 7 more to go, I think. But the four-wheeler is ready to go for summer. I had to air up the tires. You only run about 7 pounds of pressure in these tires, front and back. But if you're riding on harder surfaces, I went up just a little to like 8 or 9 pounds. But yeah, oil change, greased up, everything's good. This only has about 20 hours on it. But like I said, my plan is I'm going to change the oil and everything once a year. I think that's the best way. I think that's the best way to do it. Not only to keep track of it, but I just think you should change the oil every year. I don't know. All right, it is first thing in the morning. I'm headed out to the clearing here, specifically my big brush pile. I haven't been out here for about 36 hours. I stacked it all up, but I'm not sure if it took off or not. I don't think it did. From over at the house, I never saw a orange glow out here. So with that being said, we're going to try to get it going here again this morning. It's kind of a frosty morning here. We had a bunch of rain, just on and off, light rain yesterday. Today looks like it's going to be pretty decent, but it's going to warm up here in about an hour, hour and a half. Things will start getting muddy. Yep, it did not burn. Didn't do a thing after I left. I had a little smoke, and I thought for sure it would go, but it did not. I've been struggling with this one. Every time I come out here, I see tails of deer. We'll get her going. It's nice coming out here when it's froze like this. It's not that froze. Oh boy. All right, it is definitely burning now. It's cooking in there. But the key to a good brush fire is the stacking of the brush. You know, you got to kind of stack it all up, put some weight on top of it. So as it burns, that weight keeps pushing everything down into the hot stuff. But yeah, this will burn really well. I'll probably come out here tomorrow morning, clean up around the edges again, put everything back in the center. It's a process, you know? All right, we're gonna head back to the wood yard. I think next up I'm gonna change the oil on the sawmill. Yeah, I think we'll do that. If I have the right filter, I think I do, but we'll see when we get over there. All right, before I change the oil on the sawmill, I need the correct oil filter. I don't know what went wrong there, but I'm gonna go get an oil filter and I'm gonna get a new battery for the Wolfe Pro 28C. Ooh. You know how this is going to go. It's actually working pretty good. I'm kind of holding the drain plug in a little bit. I think this takes about 5.5 quarts. A little bit more. Then we'll fire it up, check it again. Boy, did I just discover something. Feel like a dummy. I'll show you here in a minute. Wonder if any of you caught it. We'll see. Check this oil. We'll start it up and I'll show you what I did. Unbelievable. So I was climbing up here to put oil in. There's an oil fill port up top. Right here, beside the oil filter and right above the drain plug, is another oil fill port. I did not know that. I must have missed this big orange cap right here. But there are two of them on this Yanmar. All right, something about changing oil and the rain. It just started raining again. Oh, and by the way, I know a lot of people have been losing sleep over the crack in the windshield on the Subaru. I'm getting it fixed. I had it scheduled a couple weeks ago, and they were going to do it outside, but it was real cold and snowy. But my inspection is up on this car the end of March, so I have to get it fixed before then. But anyway, I got the Sawmill all ready to go. As soon as I was done, it wanted to do a regen, so I figured I'd let it run for a little while, take care of business. That is something that we should send to Doge, you know? Government efficiency. I don't know how much fuel I waste in a year's time while equipment is doing a regeneration. And I've had people tell me, you just have to plan your work around it. That's not how it works. You can't do that. I may come down in the tractor to get a bucket of firewood, take it up to the building, and it wants to do a regen. Yes, I could shut it off next time. It's just, once the light comes on, you just want to let it do its thing and get it over with. It's a horrible, horrible system that we have to use, and I think it wastes way more fuel. I just think it's a horrible idea. I do. I would love to see that go away. Can you imagine? I was looking at the old Ford Highboy up there the other day. Imagine if they were allowed to build a new truck like that today. You know, they could sell them for probably $25,000, $30,000 brand new, without all the bells and whistles, without all the emission stuff, and it would be a truck that would last you 25, 30 years, you know? Like that Super Duty that I have up there, nice truck. It's a Lariat, beautiful truck. I'm going to get rid of that thing as soon as it gets to 100,000 miles and get another one, because they're nothing but trouble after that. Hopefully not before that. I've heard of guys having troubles with all of them. The Dodge, the GMCs, Chevys, Fords, all of them. There's just so much stuff on there, and a lot of it is creature comforts, but a lot of it is all because of regulation. You know what I mean? But I would love to see some of that stuff go away. Hopefully it will. But anyway, I have been rambling on long enough. You're going to see this video on Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern time, and at 5 p.m. today, Firestarter will be available once again, and we are doing the golden ticket. So what that means is you've got boxes of 10, boxes of 5, the 4-pounders, and the 2 for 25. We will have 4 golden tickets, 1 in each of those packages, you know? And so there'll be 1 mixed in with all the boxes of 10, 1 mixed in with the boxes of 5. You get the point. It will be in an envelope. It will say golden ticket inside. So when you get your Firestarter, don't just dump it out in the ground looking for the golden ticket. It will be in an envelope. If you don't see that envelope, you didn't win. If you get the golden ticket, you will email us with a code that is on the golden ticket. You'll send that to outdoorswiththemorgans@gmail.com. And once we get your name and the code, we will send you a box filled with 5 bags of Firestarter, a hat, a license plate, and some stickers. So I think that'll be kind of fun. The golden ticket from Willy Wonka. Actually, I got my idea from The Office. That was a great episode. But that came from the Willy Wonka. So, yeah. But I think that's about it. Appreciate y'all being here, and I will catch you on the next one.